All right, man. So here's the video idea. You take okay. So it's an activity, right? And then we all have our own objectives. Like, let's say you go to Adventure Zone, like 4 or 5 of us, and in the car right over there, we're talking about what we're gonna do, our objectives here. And then we go in there and it's like a social experiment, or like we all have like a game we have to play and like a person we have to be. And for instance, one of us goes in there, we have a half hour. And we have to, when one of us has to befriend 3 kids there at Adventure Zone, and we have to get them to play patty cake with us. Boom, and then you win. And then another person has to go, and he has to get 2 girls. He has to convince them to play mini golf with them. You got 30 minutes. And then another person has to act like they're really bad at like Dance Dance Revolution or something, and then challenge some kids, or maybe some kids can teach them. You know, like, hey man, can you teach me how? Like, play some Dance Dance Revolution, and get the kids to teach them, and then you gotta whoop their ass, dude. Whoop their ass, and then you gotta be a really sore loser. Or a sore winner. A really sore winner. Just make fun of them for sucking. That's that person's objective. And then another person, like the last person objective, is to have an insanely confusing conversation with the food vendor guy. You know, like, hey man, so you guys got nachos here? No man, it's a hot dog stand. Okay, well, you have corn? Maybe we can like make some chips with the corn. No man, it's a hot dog stand. Okay, so so how about the buns? Do you what do you guys use for buns? Is it like bread, or do you use like tortillas? And then we can maybe make chips out of those. Like, you know, like that person's goal is to just like fuck with this hot dog stand person. And so that's the game. And then that whole video, dude, with like the intro, the footage, like the event, the activity, and then the outro. And then like, yeah, and then there's like an outro clip. Like, yeah, maybe you don't even need an outro. But that whole thing could be easily like 5-10 minute video, a good one, solid one. It wouldn't even take that long to film. It would like an hour, 2 hours. You'd come up with an idea, and then you go execute it. And then boom. What's done is done. Yeah, dude, that's a solid video idea. Because that is replicatable, and it is scalable. Where we can do that in any situation, create up new goals and objectives for us to complete, like in a time span. Yeah, it's kind of like Impractical Jokers, except like it's like different. It's definitely like a lot different. But I feel like that'd be really good content. People would really like that. And it would really enable ourselves to be ourselves and be funny how we like to be funny. And then we don't have to like come up with like skits. It's literally just like, yo man, like this live action role play is the skit. Like, go up and like make this fucking complete your goal, dude. Like, it's fucking, it'd be priceless, dude. It's really good. We're gonna stick with that. Try it out.